Hi, everybody. What's going on? What's going on in Alaska and everywhere else, wherever you're watching? I'm Dave Allgood. I do the Allgood News here at Alaska's news source. What is the Allgood News? Oh, it's a plethora of the community and good people and people who do good stuff. So everybody has a story. What's yours? And that's kind of how I approach everything here as far as doing stories. You know, because I'll walk into a park and interview somebody. So, but got some good stories for you today. Let's see. We got Barbie. We got kids at dance and theater class. Really cool. And we also have a kite story that is kind of relaxing that I shot at Delaney Park. So, but first, the big movie is Barbie and Oppenheimer. Barbenheimer as they were calling it. So the Century 16 here right next door. I went over there and they had a pre-screening on Thursday, and I shot a little story for Friday last week, and just interviewed people why they were going. Some were dressed up as Barbie characters and Ken, and then a big party that came out and they reviewed the movie and said it was fun and enjoyable. But all right, let's watch the first one. So this is Barbenheimer, aka the Allgood News, visits Century 16 during the. It was a pre-screening of the movie, which was pretty cool. So here, check it out. All the Alaskan stars came out this weekend for the premiere of the year.
Very big, pink, and fun time.
Barbenheimer, yes, we love Barbie.
Barbie! I mean, I love dressing up. It's my favorite thing.
And so did all these people. Check out the Barbie bling boots and these really rad pink platform shoes. So what's the inspiration for clothing choices?
Ken from Toy Story.
Oh, okay.
And so he wears this type of outfit.
And I like that you went with the Barbie on the Barbie.
I had to go with the Barbie. I mean, this is actually just a shower curtain from a thrift store that my mum made up into a dress, and it's gorgeous. And
if you didn't catch it,
the accent is
Australian.
Australian.
So you know I had to.
Can you say shrimp on the Bobby?
Shrimp on the Barbie.
I'm sorry I made you say
You're fine, you're fine.
It had to be said. So what is it about the iconic American doll?
You know, it's just been part of mostly everyone's childhood in some way or another.
I'm here to have a good time, which is what Barbie's supposed to be about. So.
But the thing most people were wearing was a smile, just happy to be back at a big movie event.
Personally, I think it's the pink and the girl power that really holds it all together.
Well, for me, Barbie's always been an icon. She can literally do anything.
July was celebrating her birthday by going to the Barbie movie with her friends, and yes, her name is
July!
Right.
They wanted to include me in their Barbie party, so I put on the tiara. But how was the movie?
It was a great movie. It was so fun. Just a perfect girls' event. Goofy, funny. It's a play on the goods and bads of Barbies.
Okay.
Like, if you hate Barbie, you'll like it. If you love Barbie, you'll like it.
In the interest of fairness to that other blockbuster, we found this guy in a sea of pink.
I knew that a lot of people were going to dress up for probably Barbie, so I wanted to do for Oppenheimer.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if it's Oppenheimer or Oppenheimer. No. Yeah, so I say Oppenheimer, you say?
Oppenheimer.
Do people say you're the bomb?
Oh, and back to July. She revealed an interesting secret about how she played with her Barbies and G.I. Joe.
I actually switched body parts between G.I. Joe and Barbie. Didn't people did that? Yeah. I didn't invent. They fit.
Everybody is
They
like going,
fit.
oh my God.
They fit.
I don't even know who July is anymore.
Apparently, July is Dr. Frankenstein Barbie. And that's
Thanks, July.
Thank you, Dave.
the Allgood News. Oh my God, that was so funny. July was with her party there, and it was her birthday party. When she admitted that she took the arms off G.I. Joe and interchanged them with the Barbie and the G.I. Joe. So I gave her a hard time about that. But a lot of fun. I haven't seen the movie yet. Have you seen the movie? Is it any good? I think it'll be fun and campy. And it has and I like Michael Cera. He's one of my favorite actors, and I heard he has a good part in there. He plays Ken's friend. I think it's Alan or Andy, one of them. But anyway, so a lot of fun. It's fun to go to the local people. And I think it's finally fun for people to get back to the movies a little bit, right? We're still coming out of that pandemic haze. So it's kind of nice to see people out and about and having a great time. So with two totally different movies, right? Oppenheimer and then Barbie. So, all right, next story. What do we got? The Music Machine. And if you're not familiar with what that is, Janet Carr Campbell 42 years ago, she started a summer club called The Music Machine, where she teaches kids a 6 weeks, 4-day-a-week summer camp here in Anchorage. Kids how to dance and sing and put on a great show after a 6-week program. And that's coming up starting today, tomorrow, and Saturday at the Performing Arts Center. So go support that. And I'll tell you more about that after the story. But take a look. This is a preview. I shot this yesterday or day before yesterday. Man, Janet Carr Campbell is such she's a treasure here for Anchorage. She's a great pianist and choreographer and artistic director. But the way she handles these kids and takes them from not knowing anything about dance or singing or being on stage to getting show ready in just 6 weeks is pretty amazing. So check out this story.
These faces and their endless energy are why Janet Carr Campbell does what she does.
Wow. A lot of energy on this stage, Dave.
And a lot of experience in this lady leading this troupe.
This is year 42, and I'm the proud director of the Music Machine.
And this, it's the Music Machine. Small, tall, boys and girls coming together for a Showtime cause. How many?
We have 60. 60 on stage between the ages of 6 and 18.
So in addition to being a talented pianist and choreographer, Janet is also...
I'm a good child wrangler. I don't know, years of experience, I guess.
It's like herding happy cats. Cats that like to sing and dance. And the Music Machine? Well, it's a summer commitment for these cool cats.
6 weeks. 4 days a week, 6 weeks.
So as you might imagine, Janet spends a lot of time patiently nudging short attention spans.
Thank you. Everybody should be moving. Whoa, okay, it's got to fit. Thank you. Thank you. Really good. Liam, what are you doing? Here we go. And get where you are when we start. We love the USA. Shh. Shh. Places. Okay, this is Singing in the Rain, Dance Machine Group 3. Let's enjoy it.
So it's the discipline that frees you to express yourself.
From every single child is going to make progress between being, what they were on the first day of the program and what they're going to be at the performance this weekend.
Janet founded a group to give an artful foundation to these fledgling stars.
And they almost are learning without realizing they're learning, because it's done with a fun and loving way.
So with Showtime here at the Performing Arts Center just a few days away, rehearsals to empty seats will give way to a packed house and a show-stopping number. And the curtain may come down on another successful season, but Janet will carry on.
Well, I don't know. Keep on keeping on, right? Until you can't anymore. I have no plans to stop at this point.
And that's...
Hi, my name's Izzy, and it's my last year.
The Allgood News.
I love that kid's face. He's like, why is that camera in my face? Anyway, again, that's the Music Machine. They have 3 shows coming up tonight, tomorrow night, and then a matinee on Saturday at the Performing Arts Center here in Anchorage. So please go check it out. Tickets are $9 to $15. You're supporting a great cause. That's 60 kids who 6 weeks ago didn't know anything about dancing or singing, and they're going to put on a wonderful show. I know because I saw the rehearsal, and if you get a chance to go, and I think it's supposed to rain on Saturday, so maybe you can catch a matinee, and you'll get a good 2 hours of kids, some future art kids, so it'll be a lot of fun. So again, the Music Machine, and you can get those tickets at CenterTix, T-I-X, CenterTix.com, CenterTix.com. And again, the show tonight at 7:30, tomorrow at 7:30, and a Saturday matinee at 2:30. So, all right, the last story today for the All Good News is kites. I live over by the Delaney Park strip there, and Saturday I was out there, and they're flying these huge kites, and my curiosity got the best of me, and I said, well, let's go see who's flying these kites. And I met a young lady named Amy Charisma and a gentleman named Bob. And they were flying some beautiful kites, and I just asked her why she did it. And so here's the story. Kites.
You can understand why Amy Charisma likes to fly kites.
Look at these beautiful kites. They're awesome.
When the wind whips and winds its way down the Delaney Park strip here in Anchorage, the rush to capture the invisible energy comes in many forms. From this carnival-colored airship to...
I think it'll still fly. See you later, Sky Guy.
This little fella just trying to hang on. It's the stares and glares of the people that motivate.
I say I do it for the people, and I really do. I think all of us at our kite club do it for the people.
Alex and Jackie just looking at the sky dancers for 20 minutes.
And they're just kind of peaceful, you know, just watching them. They're peaceful to just watch float.
Everybody enjoys. You don't see a person walk by and look at the kites and they're not smiling.
More like contentment at the hypnotic power of a man-made marvel harnessing a whole lot of happy.
And right now I'm flying it at like 50 kites, maybe 55 kites. Yeah, it's quite the spectacle.
This line of kites hissing against the sky, snaking its way through the air like a lost serpent on an imaginary trail.
I think they're more of an artistic expression, and I really like to express myself artistically.
Art that sways and bends to the whims of the wind, but maybe there's more to this personal tale.
Well, you know, I actually started flying kites when I had depression, and they helped me with creating a community, and I met a lot of new people.
The ups and downs of life and the weird air that puts us there.
The winds get challenging, and sometimes they come down, so you got to be able to run over and pull on it and get it to go back up or
Get back up. Grab a piece of wind and fly high. Life is a kite, zipping in and out of hope for the next big wind.
I like watching the tails flap back and forth.
Yeah.
They're whimsical, right? Whimsical is a good word.
Amy and Bob, they fly for you.
I would be like, thank you, I will. I appreciate that. Come and say hi to us, because everybody at the end of a kite line is an awesome person. I can tell you that much right now.
So the next time the constraints of the world have you pinned down, simply look up and look around, and then
pick up a kite and go fly it.
Uplifting, all good news.
That's pretty cool, right? Amy Charisma, by the way, a wonderful person. I did a story on her back in December. She just built this little lighted igloo by her house for kids to sit in while they waited for the bus, and it was just really cute. And, I got a lot of calls on it, so I just went out there and we shot a cute little story. And then I come to find out she's a kite flyer too, so she's kind of a creative person. But anyway, if you have an all good news story, somebody in Anchorage, and you go, God, they have a story. Well, you might have a story as well. Just you can reach me here at allgoodnews@ktuu.com. That's allgoodnews@ktuu.com. And yeah, everybody has a story, man. Just and if you reach out to me, I promise you, I always call back. And sometimes I just FaceTime people, and they're like, "Oh my God, why are you FaceTiming me?" It's like, why not? You know, it's cool. It's Star Trek stuff, right? Anyway, so yeah, that's about it, man. But we appreciate you watching the All Good News, and like I said, everybody has a story. So if there's somebody, you know, your uncle, your neighbor, your grandpa, your kids, anybody that you go, man, that's a sweet story. Let me know, and I'll see if we can get you on TV and tell your little story. All right, that's it, man. You guys have a great weekend. Have fun. The last weekend in July, right? God, it's hard to believe August is right around the corner. So, all right, I'll see you next week about the same time. We'll do a couple more stories and about people, your neighbors and friends. There you go. Take care, everybody.